Once upon a time, there was a village named Ramgarh where a poor farmer named Ramu used to live. He had a small piece of land and he used to work hard to feed his family. His wife Shanti also helped him in the field and they lived happily with their two sons Raza and Kishan. One day, a major flood hit Ramgarh and destroyed almost everything in the village. Ramu's farm was completely destroyed and he lost his crops, animals and even his house. He had no money left to buy seeds or even to feed his family. Desperate and hopeless, Ramu decided to leave the village along with his family and search for a better life in the city. He sold whatever little belongings he had and set off on a long journey with his family. After walking for several days, they finally reached the city. However, they soon realized that life was even more difficult in the city. They had no home, no job, and no family to help them. Days passed by, but Ramu could not find any work. His family was starving and he felt helpless. One day, while walking down the street, Ramu stumbled upon a small temple. The priest of the temple gave him some food and asked him for his story. After listening to Ramu's heartbreaking story, the priest felt pity for him and decided to help him. He asked Ramu to work in the temple yard in exchange for some food and shelter. Ramu agreed, and soon he found himself sweeping the temple, cooking food, and looking after the garden. Days turned into months and months into years. Slowly, Ramu's hard work paid off, and he became the most trusted and respected employee of the temple. The priest also became fond of Ramu and gave him a small room to live in. Ramu was happy that he had found a decent job and place to stay, but he could not forget his family. He wrote letters to them every month, but there was no reply. He started to worry about their safety and well-being. One day, the priest called Ramu to his room and gave him a letter. It was from his wife Shanti. In the letter,